Published accounts indicate that Boston flight controllers determined that American Airlines Flight 11 had been hijacked as early as 8:13 a.m. that morning, and the two flight attendants telephoned American Airlines personnel with confirmation that a hijacking occurred at 8:21. Yet, according to the FAA official timeline, NORAD was not notified until 8:40, about, 20 some odd minutes later. Is that basically accurate, basically your understanding?
Commissioner, I did see the notice of the flight attendants. I'm not aware of that, and I will give you the synopsis or the chronology as I understand it. But again, I think it's I'd want to get the real precise numbers from the air traffic control people. But as I recall it, and from my own notes of looking back and jotting some things down, 8:20, about 8:20 was the first indication for Boston that there was a problem. Now there was no, there is a special signal that a pilot can give, as I know you know, Senator, for if it's a hijacking or there is an emergency. There was nothing like that, but the transponder or the signal was lost, and so the procedure is to begin to contact the aircraft. And I believe, and again, would want to double check this, but I believe that there was an attempt to raise the aircraft about 3 or 4 times, and they were unsuccessful. And so at about 8:34, based on the good initiative of the controller and his supervisor, the NORAD was actually, that was the first notification from the controller and the supervisor to Otis. It was the official one is 8:40, as you've suggested. After they did that, they then called up to headquarters, and then the official notification. What that said to us, and when we think about what protocols did we need to re-examine, that was one. We applaud the controller, applaud the supervisor for taking individual initiative on taking that action, but we recognize that we needed to make that communication much clearer. We needed to change the protocol, and there are some changes. Some are classified, but certainly could be provided to this committee. But there were changes that were made that made it very clear, or made it much clearer. But I do want to commend the controller and the supervisor who at 8:34 called Otis.